Now, um, like I remember, I want to say at the time, I was somewhat critical of Serious Sam 3. I was a little mixed on it. Keep in mind, I am when Serious Sam 3 came out, I am like 14, I think, when that came out, maybe 13, depending on the month. I think it may have came out in like in August of 2012. But I had some mixed feelings because you had I grew up with the Xbox port, and then there was the next encounter, which was like in a lot of ways just took inspiration out of the Xbox port, carried over a lot of that, kind of the humor and whatnot. And then Serious Sam 2 fully embraced this kind of silliness, this kind of I don't even know what to call it a lot of the time. I just all I can really say is just the more wacky side of Serious Sam, and has way more like the enemy designs are way more over the top or cartoony. Could talk about like the proportions and just they fully embrace that side of it, which I think, and I should say, like Serious Sam 2 is kind of considered like the black sheep of the series because of it, because of just how far it kind of went out there. And I think I want to say the devs probably heard a lot of feedback from that, probably heard a lot of the criticism, how a lot of people didn't like it. So when Serious Sam 3 came out in 2012, it was very much went back to the more serious side. And I would also point out like a difference being that like we could talk about like the graphical fidelity from 2005 to 2011 because things changed a lot. And I think specifically for these older games, going for the more kind of stylistic look for weapons and the Sam model himself for enemies, like I think a lot of that made more sense back in the day because trying to go for like ultra realistic, I just think wouldn't have aged as well. But by 2011, but 2010s in general, it's like that has improved a lot. So I can also understand like deciding to fully embrace like a more realistic look for weapons and enemies and Sam himself, the world makes a lot of sense. I love how obvious this like some some destructible walls are because they just stick out like that. I see him. I just remember being a little skeptical, a little disappointed, I guess, at the decision to embrace that side of it, that direction for it. But it was probably for the best. Maybe, I'm not sure. I am a little on the tired side, so I think my brain is just struggling a little bit. Door is locked. You will be able to open it if you collect 4 golden scarabs hidden somewhere in this yard. If anything, I'm a little disappointed in myself that I didn't stream more this weekend. I suppose at least I got some other stuff done. Sometimes there's just not that itch to stream, you know? Sometimes you're just wanting to play games by yourself. I was having a bit of that achievement hunter want for a bit there. I feel like there's a much better way to say that, but you know, there was just that desire to grind some achievements, so I was doing that for some of my days. Playing more of the 360 version of Devil May Cry, the reboot game in particular, because I just particularly enjoy how it plays, and I've pretty much gotten all the achievements I wanted out of the definitive edition. Like literally, I think I'm missing 2 achievements, and it's just for getting SS ranks on levels in, I think it's like 5, might be 10, for the base game levels. And then, basically get like SS rank on, or SSS rank on, I want to say it might be 5 levels for the Virgil DLC stuff, which, considering there's only 6 levels and one of them is just purely a boss fight. I believe, if I remember, the scoring system got like a rework more or less in the definitive edition, because it feels, to me at least, feels harder to get the triple S rank. Than in the 360 version. And like, in terms of what I'm missing in the 360 version at this point in time, it's basically like beat the main game on Hell in Hell difficulty, which basically is Dante dies in one hit, but enemies have their regular health pool. Kill 5,000 enemies, which, if it counted enemies you've killed in the DLC as well, I would have it, but it seems to be base game only, and I'm only at like 3,500. I think I've missed one, or I'm at the wrong door. So kind of annoyed, because I mean I'm just gonna have to grind enemies for a while. Either Bloody Palace or, to be fair, the other achievement I'm missing is to get triple S rank on every level on Nephilim difficulty. Which I'm a little annoyed it's locked to that one specific difficulty, because if it was just like Nephilim or harder, I would already have like half, if not more than half, unlocked. Done. It's funny, when I was looking at what's the Heaven and Hell difficulty that they have, I was a little like, okay, it says like enemies die in one hit, and so does Dante. I was worried, like I was thinking like I may not do it, because I was thinking that the boss fights would still have their regular health pools, but as I found out, they don't. So even bosses go down in one hit, and it's pretty funny. Like Virgil in particular, or Hall of Virgil in the DLC. Literally, that fight is 1 second. I have a picture of it. It's literally me spawning in, doing one attack, and killing him in 1 second. It was kind of fun. Like, I can't lie, it was kind of fun to run through the DLC and the base game, literally slaughtering everything. Like, you still gotta be careful if you die, but and to be fair to the game, um, you basically get like 3 revives. So you don't actually have to do it all without being hit once. You get 3 revives, and then I've never actually like ended up dying with no revives left, so I'm not actually sure if it's a full mission restart or just sort of checkpoint restart, but I kind of would think it's probably a full mission reset. Regardless, it's not that bad. Because you can literally just shoot stuff with your guns and they just die. They just fall over. The only, like, somewhat difficult bits was that you have those enemies that are only damaged by their element, by, like, angel or demon weapons. And then you have you do have some enemies that have shields or barriers, so you have to take those out first, or get a hit on hit them from behind. Right? Keep hitting the wrong button. I should look at the cannon, shouldn't I? This is the most powerful infantry weapon available to Federation forces. Its firing mechanism and barrel were not designed by human scientists, but reverse engineered from powerful techno-magical weapons used by mentals or artillery. The design of the weapon allows for firing very heavy rounds at high speeds, provide for an excellent penetration effect, loaded with high piercing uranium-filled cannonballs that can even drill through several tough opponents in a row. Military experts claim that the lead casing used on the cannonballs completely eliminates potential hazards for the operator caused by the uranium filling. Uranium caused hazards to the target are not held important, considering the purpose of the device.